Call hello, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakah, Chodash, the double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace, salutation to Akim doing his work in truth and sincerity in the four corners of the earth. And I want to do this lesson, going into what's to come, to America, and to the planet Earth, and that's famine. Okay, that famine of bread, all right, and of your of meat, okay, because America is all about abundance, an abundance of meat, an abundance of wine and yayon, and the Most High is gonna have it to where all those things are gonna be scarce and limited, man. All right, that's the prophecies that's to come to this place. All right, but it says global food prices soar to 6-year high. UN agency says, and this is all around the world. It says world food prices rose in January for the 8th consecutive month, led by cereals, vegetable oils, and sugar, according to a report by the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, of the United Nations. The FAO said that its food price index marked a 4.3% increase from December, reaching its highest level since July 2014. The index tracks monthly changes in the international prices of commonly traded food commodities. The cereal price index showed a sharp 7.1% monthly increase, led by a global surge in the price of maize, the crop North Americans call corn. It says maize prices spiked 11.2% and are now 42% above their January 2020 level. That's a big goddamn deal. It's reflecting increasingly tight global supply amid substantial purchases by China and lower than expected production and stock estimates in the United States of America, as well as a temporary suspension of maize export registrations in Argentina. It said a report also said wheat rose 6.8%, driven by strong global demand and expectations of reduced sales by Russia when its wheat export duty doubles in March 2021. Robust demand for rice from Asia and Africa buyers underpinned strong price growth for that crop. January vegetable oil sold for 5.8% more than December, hitting its highest price since May 2012. The COVID pandemic could push more than 1 billion people worldwide into extreme poverty. Exactly, man. That's why they did this whole trial, man. To push everybody's back up against the goddamn wall. If you're not one of the elites, and in some way or manner, your ass is gonna be hurt by this. Your business is gonna be destroyed. It's gonna create inflation. Ultimately, to collapse this thing, man. And then what are you left with after the collapse? So this damn devil can come in and try to take control, man. Okay. And one way, he's gonna do that is through, all these damn stimulus and all these stimulus packages, man, and the printing of money, that they really don't even have, They said the FOA said the dairy price index also jumped by 1.6%, underpinned by China's high purchases ahead of the country's upcoming New Year holiday festivities amid seasonally lower exportable supplies in New Zealand. The meat price index 1.1% increase from December was led by brisk global imports of poultry meat, especially from Brazil, amid avian influenza outbreaks that have constrained output and exports from several European countries. I'll read some of the comments. It says, so we start with no travel, no contact, and no job. Then move into no freedom and no food. Last, no money, courtesy of hyperinflation. You know, and exactly, man, that's what it's gonna lead to. That hyperinflation. To where when you go to the store to buy a loaf of bread, and instead of that loaf being $2, that loaf of bread is gonna be $15. $20. Okay, even more than that. And that US dollar that you're holding in your pocket ain't gonna mean a damn thing, man. All right, Venezuela is the perfect example of that. And they don't even talk about, inflation on the on mainstream media. Okay, they don't take it seriously. You know, it says that's what printing money does, and the depth of it all will be passed to the taxpayer. Oh, sorry, they have all lost their jobs. So what now? You know, it's gonna lead to a total collapse. You know. So I'm gonna get into the scriptures. All right. This is Second Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 22. It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Okay, so these full storehouses, man. All right, these big ass food department stores. Okay, these RDC centers. All right, they're gonna be found empty, man. All right. Okay, there's going to be a famine of your goods, that you rely upon. All right, they're already shutting down all these meat plants. All right, all these dairy farms. Okay, so you ain't gonna be able to get your milk and your eggs. All right, and your steaks. Okay, because of the goddamn COVID. All right, so the meat is tainted. You know how Esau would say. Okay, and those sown places are the fields, man. In these farmlands. Okay, that's why they got Bill Gates. They saying that he's the largest owner of agriculture in America. Okay, which is unbelievable. Seeing as this guy is how is he the largest owner of agriculture? And he hasn't even been involved in agriculture his entire profession. Being a damn really being a damn eugenics, practicing eugenics. Okay, but now this man has the largest crop of agriculture, man. And what is he producing? All right, nothing but goddamn GMOs and frankenfoods, man. All right, making his chemical laced vegan burgers. All right. And that's what they're going to try to push, on the people, man. They're artificial meats, okay? You get that chip, you ain't got to worry about the famine, all right? We're going to feed you some of this damn clone lab meat, man. This is Luke chapter 21 and verse 11. And great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilence and fearful sights, and great signs shall there be from heaven, okay? And we are seeing all these things, man. All right, the earthquakes, the famines, pestilence, fearful sights, and great signs, man. Okay, chariot sightings every time you look up. All right, on YouTube or on any of these conspiracy websites. All right, earthquakes. All right, and of course the pestilence. With the goddamn COVID. But the famines ought to come, man. You don't get to just pick which one you want. You know what I'm saying? The Most High, has this set to happen, man. All of the prophecies are gonna take place, man. This is Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 19. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods, because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. Okay, so them hard times is gonna have people out here doing things they wouldn't normally do. When they're fed, all right, when they're in a right state of mind and comfortable. You know, instead these people are gonna be looking to kill you. Okay, for their lack of bread. All right. So it ain't gonna be buddy out here, man. Pretty soon. All right, and tensions are already high any damn way. All right, but that's all I had. I pray that will edifying call out. You have Bashim Yashai, Bashim Kakodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace salutation to the Aki. I'm doing this work in truth, sincerity, in the four corners of the earth. Shalom.